A lot of students want to have their voice heard. They want to be able to talk about these things. In a way, they don't always feel like they can because their voice is silenced or suppressed. And so these, civil dialogue opportunities and spaces are opportunities for people to voice their concerns and voice their thoughts and be heard by their peers and even by administrators.
Universities are places that bring together people from a very wide range of backgrounds and a wide range of perspectives. One of the things we also recognize is that skills for discourse and dialogue are crucial not just to what students do while they're on campus or in our classrooms, in our public spaces, but also these are skills that are really crucial as students go out into their careers.
I feel very privileged and honored to be able to attend Pitt because Pitt has such a diverse campus of students who come from not only all over the country, but all over the world. And I love my hometown, but my hometown didn't really offer that exactly. I lived in a small town in the suburbs of Philadelphia. It was definitely a very different experience, and coming here was such a great chance to meet people who I otherwise would not have met. And I feel very fortunate to have had that experience.
I think something that I've seen translate really well over is like this idea that you have to really contextualize where the other person is coming from, understand why they think what they're thinking and what is guiding their actions and attitudes and behavior, and finding a way of how you can come to a compromise between that.
Pitt designated in 2023 a theme for this university called the Year of Discourse and Dialogue. We've drawn broadly across the university to pull in stakeholders, to pull in experts, to help us to shape up programming that's targeted to students, ways that we can develop faculty skills and practices that can be used in the classroom, new ways of working together across staff, among researchers to be able to do this effectively.
In our humanity, what is crucial is the way that we communicate with one another, and that if we can trust one another to at least come around the table to have a conversation, that we can continue to make this country and this world a better place.
Students are willing to listen and are excited about the opportunity to really have a conversation that they might not otherwise have with people who they might not encounter in any other circumstance but this one.
Bridge building, to me, I think it is building sustainable connections and paths for conversation amongst different groups of people, right? Like a lot of the work that I'm doing on campus is that I wanted to exist beyond my time.
I've had the honor of attending some of the All Angles events that Pitt has hosted, which I've really enjoyed, where they'll bring on like a guest speaker and they'll get to talk about, some sort of ongoing issue or whatever it may be. And students are able to get involved in those conversations and ask questions and have those discussions.
These are tools for a toolkit as opposed to a specific set of outcomes, that all opinions are welcome, all points of view are welcome, and that this type of engagement is how you arrive at a deepened understanding of your own point of view and a deepened capacity to appreciate other points of view. But that didn't happen overnight, and that's part of why we've extended our work into a multi-year project.
And there's been a deliberate effort to try to create a constant, immersive experience of a culture of dialogue and discourse. It's a model that our students, our faculty, our staff, community members can take on in the rest of their lives.
The role of education and educating the next generation is really what allows us to preserve democracy.
There's an assumption that being divided is a bad thing, and the word itself has a negative connotation, when in fact division can simply mean difference, and difference is a good thing. So the way I think we overcome the negative association with being divided is by building bridges.